It's very sweet. And our ingredients are very simple as you want them to be. We're gonna be using a lot of sugar. A lot of brown sugar we're gonna be using. See this brown sugar right here? We're gonna use a lot of brown sugar. So let me give you a rundown real quick. I'm gonna go over them anyways. So we're gonna use brown sugar, coconut, ginger, vanilla, nutmeg, cinnamon leaves, pimento seeds, and some cinnamon sticks. It's a very simple process. They're very tasty. And how you make drops is very easy. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is get your coconut, your dry coconut. Then you just get them out the shell, cut them up however you like them to be cut up. Right? And then you grate some ginger. I don't think we need all this. Let's just use a piece of this ginger. Good. Let's use this. This goes in the fridge. That's how you make it. It's a pastry food. I'm gonna make it right here. But first, we're gonna get this Dutch pot. Where's that? Alright, so we're gonna be cooking the drops in this Dutch pot right here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna use not a lot of water. So let's get the coconuts open. Open these 2 coconuts so we could go ahead and start wash them up. Right? Cut them up and get them going. And it takes a minute to boil the drops. It takes a minute to boil them. You dig? So you gotta be patient. I'll open these coconuts, use the back of my knife. You could use whatever you need. Not as skilled as you. And then we're gonna leak the water out. See that? Just like that. Here's the water from the coconut. That's it, which is good for you. Coconut water is good for you. Okay, this is a nice dry coconut. You see that? Nice dry. And they say, oh, he's from the islands. He uses a lot of coconut. Yes, I'm from the islands. I do use a lot of coconut in different things that I make. You see me make potato pudding, dry coconut. Right? I'm making drops now, dry coconut. I make gizzada, dry coconut. I use a lot of dry coconut in different meals. You know what I'm saying? It's an island thing. We had to utilize what we have, so we became creative. So we make all types of pastry food from the coconut, right? In Puerto Rico, they use the dry coconut or the coconut to make pina colada. You see what I'm saying? That's where pina colada come from. You've been having pina colada for years, but you didn't know where it originated from. Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this is dry coconut. So let's go for the next coconut. We're gonna break it up. Get it out the shell. And you gotta be careful with coconut shell. It's very sharp, like a razor blade right here. It'll cut you like a knife. Ask me what I know. Okay. Just get her a knife. All we're gonna do is just cut it up. Alright? Cut it up the way we like it, into like equal size and pieces. After we wash it up. Get it out of the shell first. Okay. That's it. We're gonna boil it in as little, well, not as little water as possible, but you don't need a lot of water, because the way you make this thing is you gotta let it boil down to cook the coconut. Right? You gotta let it boil down, all the way down until it becomes almost like a syrup. So that means when you take it out the pot and drop it on whatever you're gonna set your drops on, it should just slightly run and then freeze in time. You know what I'm saying? If you too much sugar isn't for you, this pastry food is not for you, because it's very sweet and filling. Very, very pastry food. I like pastry food. Sometimes you have a sweet taste, you need some pastry food, you can make it at home. It's some of the simplest things possible. But you probably didn't know that. But now you're going to learn today how you can make your own pastry food at home using simple ingredients. Alright? Even like a dry coconut. Even one coconut could make you a lot of drops, okay? Alright, so we got both coconuts right here. What we're going to do is wash them. We're going to wash them up. And after we wash them, we're going to cut them up. Then we're going to put them in the pot. Add the rest of the ingredients. And let it cook. Okay? That's the deal. Okay, we're using 2 dry coconuts. Okay, nice. These are 2 nice dry coconuts. Okay, so at this time, I'm going to cook them in my Dutch pot. So I'm going to put my Dutch pot with some water all ready to get it going on the stove. And let's get our knife for this. Okay, so let this just go on the stove. Let that water keep going. And let's cut up our coconut. One at a time. Put them on like in similar sizes. Right, similar sizes. Or if you have a grater, you could grater it also. No love lost. And all it is just cooking down this coconut until it's cooked and infused with the sugar, brown sugar. And then you take it out and drop it on your, we use a banana leaf. In Jamaica we use banana leaf. I don't have no banana leaf right now, so I'm going to use either parchment paper or foil paper to drop it on after it's cooked. It's going to take a minute to cook. Indeed. Probably about a good 45 minutes, hour and a half. It all depends. And how do you know when it's cooked? You can taste it. I have an eyeball for it because I've been making it for years. so I know when it's cooked. I can just smell it. You know what I'm saying? Call it drops because it drops it. Alright. Peel off that dry skin. Now I'm gonna make it in the skin. And make it the old school way. Yeah, you could peel it off. I'm making it the old school way. Alright. See if we could cut it up like this. Go a little bit faster. Yep. Reaching out. Tell him that it's human nature, why does she do me that way? Dark Cherry, what's up? Hello, how you doing today? Coconut is used for many different things. That is so wonderful. Yes, it is. How do you know when the water inside the coconut is not good? I have a coconut and I want to know. You got to open it. If you open it and it smells kind of faint, you'll know. If it has a little faint smell to it, you'll smell it. You get what I'm saying? If it's a dry coconut, right, and you open it, when you open your coconut, it should be crispy and nice like this. Nice, crispy, dry coconut. Okay, if you see your coconut, you open your coconut and you see it's getting like this right here where the skin starts falling off and this, it's just starting to get bad, like this one right here. Okay, and you can smell it. They have a gooey feel to it, which is the oil in it. A lot of oil. The oils will start to do all types of stuff. So it's starting to get bad. Dry coconuts, some of them will start to grow. A coconut tree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of them will start to grow into a tree. Yeah, you'll smell it. If the water smells clean and fresh, it's good. But it has a faint smell to it and kind of murky and look kind of like, it should be crystal clear. If it looks kind of murky and milky from the coconut, it's not good. Yeah, if it looks kind of milky and when you open it, it should be like top water. You dig? That's how you know the coconut water is good. And the best coconut water is from fresh coconuts, not the one that you buy in the store in a can with all types of preservatives and additives. Yeah, this. Fresh one you buy. The first one you buy from a street side vendor. If you buy a dry coconut, open it. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't have to do this long process that I'm doing right here. You could really use a grater to do your coconut. Let me show you as an example. You could use this grater to get your coconut the way you want. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a hurry, you know, you could cut it up like so and still make your drops. Okay, you're gonna get these pieces like so. Using the big side of this grater. I don't like it like that, so I cut it. Get it the old school way. Same way I saw my grandma making it. Make your space your food. Right? You take one to work every day. Well, that's going to be too much sugar. Yeah, every other day. Give one to your kid, your grandson. We got like 2 more pieces left. We're making drops. That's what we're making with this coconut right here. Jamaican pastry. They probably call it something else in different cultures. And I think our water is boiling, which is good timing because I'm just about done cutting these 2 coconuts. Okay. So we're gonna throw them in the pot, add the ingredients in there. Then I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of inside the pot. You dig? Okay, this is the final piece. We're gonna start seasoning this pot. Only 2 dry coconuts. But 2 dry coconuts could give you a lot of drops, all depending on the size you make them in. How do you determine the size? Well, that's after you finish your coconut is cooked and you're ready to put them on the drop-in paper. Or back in the days we used banana leaf in Jamaica. Some people still use that. You can drop it onto foil paper or anything that it's not going to stick onto. So how we do the banana leaf is we shringe it over fire or over a coal stove. Just shringe it, let it kind of, you know what I'm saying? And that's that. The water is boiling right now. These are 2 coconuts. We're just going to put them straight into the pot right now, straight away. And this we'll cut them up in small cubes like this. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we made them. Day one, we were making them like this. This is how you make drops. Cut them up in that type of cube. Or if you're lazy, you can use your grater to get different shapes. Okay? Obviously, you see that 2 coconuts didn't take me that long to cut in different pieces. So let's put it in the pot. Water is going. And straight away you could put all the ingredients into the pot. Okay? Right away. You don't have to wait for anything really. One of the main things you want to get into that pot is sugar. We're using brown sugar, okay? You want to get it into the pot early. Let it infuse those coconuts. Cook it into it. And we're going to cook it until it gets down to a gooey paste. Almost till it comes to a stop. Till it can't, sluggish paste. Then we take it out, drop it. It's going to run a little bit, then stop. Freeze in time. Cool. And then we eat it. So let's get the sugar. And it takes a lot of sugar, okay? Because the sugar is the bonding agent that bonds the coconuts together. It's the sugar. I was just gonna let it cook down. Cook all the way down. Cook down, boil right down. The next thing we're gonna put in there is we're gonna put some pimento seeds. Those 2 coconuts, I just used like 2 pounds of sugar in it. These are pimento seeds. Put it in there. Okay. We got some cinnamon leaves. See that? Cinnamon leaves. We're going to put it in there. Dry cinnamon leaves. Let's drop it in there. We're spicing it up. Then we're going to put some vanilla. There's vanilla right here. Okay. Then we're gonna put some nutmeg. We have ground nutmeg. We can put some nutmeg in there. Me say you know if you call me, say no call me no banana boat man. Wang. Yo yo, what are you making? Making drops, Jamaican drops. Okay, it's a pastry food. Say oh John Richard foreign him have no passport, so him wanna ride on a banana boat. Never travel through no man the airport. Now we might run things. Report, how you doing? Where do you get your coconuts? I buy them at the store. You could buy them. You could buy dry coconut. I think they sell in Walmart or any different store. You know these little what you'd call Caribbean stores, Asian stores, South American stores. You'll find dry coconut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If sealed, it good? If open and not refrigerated, it bad after a couple of days. It will smell bad. Or yeah. Once you open the coconut, if you're gonna, once you open it, just put it in the refrigerator. If you're not gonna use it, because it's gonna spoil if you leave it out. So nutmeg grounded, some more. So that's nutmeg. The next thing we're gonna put in there is some cinnamon sticks. We already put cinnamon leaves. Right? Put some cinnamon stick in there. That's that. Okay, our cinnamon is getting low. We need some more cinnamon now. Always have cinnamon. And then got some more cinnamon. See that? Ah, nice flavor. Put them in here. Here and here. Then you got some more cinnamon. Same thing. The next thing is we're going to put some ginger in there. Ginger. Remember the ginger? We're going to put this in there. So let's wash it, clean it up. Okay, let's clean up our ginger. All we're doing is get the skin off. Just like this. After you wash it. Say, oh, John Richard foreign him now have no passport. So him Mitch ride on a banana boat. Never travel through man on the airport. Now we might run things. The ragga they are foreign and I run things. Twing. You say you know if you call me. Say no call me no banana boat man. Hey. Yeah, they're gonna call you. Okay, cool. It's already smelling good. I could smell it. Wash off all this. Cool. This is your ginger root right here, okay? That's it. Okay, I'm gonna get it ready to get into this spot. Already I smell it. I can smell the pot already. It smells so good. Okay, it's boiling. It smells so good. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. Let me get this ginger ready. Sneak peek. We're gonna put a lot of ginger in there, okay? Look like this. Yeah. While you're making drops, pastry food. Lots of ginger we're putting in there. Okay, we got some more ginger here. Get it out. Uh-huh. Knife goes over there. Goes over there. Now you need a spoon. We're gonna put this in the pot and mix it in. See, it's boiling. Ah! My God. Now we're gonna mix this pot. Mix it up. Mm-hmm. Smell it. When I'm making drops, I usually leave the pot open. I don't cover it. You know what I'm saying? I just leave it open and I watch it constantly because it's going to start drying down pretty soon because the pot is open, which is the whole reason and point. I want the water to evaporate. You get what I'm saying? The water to evaporate out of that pot. While it's doing that, my coconut is being cooked down to the mizzle. Shizzle, dizzle. You understand? So I put my fire on medium because I'm not in a rush. Put my fire on medium and let it cook. Let it cook. Okay? If you put these ingredients that you see me put in this pot, once you put those ingredients in there, it's gonna smell like heaven in your kitchen. I'm telling you, that's how it smells right now in this kitchen. You dig? But I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of what's happening inside the pot. You know what I'm saying? Nice. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. So this is what's happening in the pot. See that? This is what's happening in the pot. That's your coconut right there, your ginger, your cinnamon leaf, nutmeg, all this stuff. It's gonna infuse. Let it cook down and boil. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna take a minute to cook. Okay, it's gonna take a good minute to cook. Right? That's your coconut. 2 coconuts. The brown sugar. It's gonna take a minute to cook, and it's gonna cook down all the way down to a paste. You dig what I'm saying? You seem to be a great cook. I understand this. Yeah, you learn over time. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Okay, when your coconut. Okay, the next thing about your coconuts. So let me tell you this now. When your coconuts are cooked, they're gonna lose that solid white look to it, and it's gonna look more transparent, so to speak. Already, you could see a lot of these coconuts. The ends are getting cooked already, where it's losing that solid white. You get what I'm saying? The ingredients, please. Cocoa, beware. Coconut, dry coconuts cut up. Sugar, brown sugar, ginger, cinnamon leaves, nutmeg. I put pimento seeds in there, and that's really it. And then you probably need about 2 hours or so to let it cook. Okay, it takes time. This is not a rush food because you got to cook it all the way down. Okay, so if you notice how the brown sugar is starting to get thick already. You notice that? This, look right here. Notice how it's boiling? The sugar is going to boil down to like, you know what I'm saying? To its natural state of sugar. It's going to boil all the way down. And then it's going to fuse the coconuts together. And that's how you do it. You dig? Yeah. All right. That's you. That's it right there. That's your drops. Okay. That is it. The coconut. Okay. Cinnamon leaf. Cinnamon. Let it cook. Let it cook. Medium fire, let it cook. That's it. So, what I am going to do is let it cook, and in about an hour and a half or 2, We'll do another live when it's almost to the end, and I'm gonna drop them on top of the paper, okay? So we're gonna come back live shortly when it's almost done. As soon as it's almost done, we're gonna come back live. Other than that, you're just gonna sit here wasting your time for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, and the video is always there so you could rewatch it. Yeah, I'm gonna end this live, and we're gonna come back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so I can show you precisely the process, the finished product, and also when I'm dropping it onto whatever I'm gonna drop it on. I could drop it on aluminum foil, which I have here, and this is probably what I'm gonna drop it on. I could drop it on, what's this, parchment paper, which I also have here, right? And that's gonna be it. Okay, so catch you shortly. Big muscle. I'm on the hustle. Stay safe until next live. Peace out. One love. Stay safe, my people. It's a dangerous world. Be safe out there. Salute.